Welcome to Scratchers Remorse, where the tickets are expensive, the odds are rigged, and emotional damage is free with every purchase. I'm not here to sell hope. I'm here in hopes to better calculate it. Who knows, maybe we'll win a jackpot or two along the way. What up, though? Welcome back to Scratchers Remorse. I'm Jeremy, and we are going to do a quick recap of the results of week 3 and our ROI over time. I have a graph here that I will show in a second, and last week was the best week by far. So it wasn't great as it was still negative, but hopefully we're on the up and up, and hopefully this week continues with more positive news, and we actually get into the profit territory for the first time 4 weeks in. That would be nice. I hunted for $6 million jackpot tickets as normal and found 0 as normal. So I did find some Lions game number 675 tickets, which there's 640,000 tickets remaining, one $500,000 out there. So I bought the logical thing, about $125 worth of them to see if we can jackpot hunt those. But just 2 triple reds because I had bought some classic Lotto 47s and had $10 left over. Bought 2 of those. I got 2 100X tickets, which are $20 tickets, and I got 2 $50 500 times moneymaker tickets. So I'm gonna scratch those this week. Depending on how we do on those, we'll see what I go looking for this week. I have some video of me looking. I went back to Detroit looking for the $6 million tickets. I could not find them anywhere, but I did find some other stuff. So that's where I found the Lions tickets again. So we're going to see if we win any money with those. Probably go back out there this week. Depending on how we do on the Lions tickets, could get more of those because they did have some left. If not, they had golden 9s. I did find golden 9s in a couple places. I might get some of those. But looking at the data and how it's showing on the LottoEdge, Pro Scratch Offs, and Dr. Lotto, whatnot, the triple red ticket is starting to jump out as overdue for the $2,500 prize and the $500,000 prize. So we might play some of those. I haven't done well on those tickets. I think I've won. You buy 10 of them, it's $50 worth, and I'll get like 1 winner out of them. So we'll see what we'll do. A lot is going to depend on what comes out of these tickets that I scratch later here. In the state, we had somebody won the last jackpot on the Colossal Cash Word. It was a $30 ticket, so it's a $2 million prize. So the jackpot on those tickets are gone, so I would recommend not playing those unless you really just have to scratch, and they still have decent odds, I think, on getting a $600 prize. We could go to LottoEdge at some point. I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to go to screen record, and once we do that, we can look at the ROI data that I have for running totals. So week 1 was bad, week 2 was bad, week 3 not. It was much better. And then overall we're at like 50%. So getting 50% of the money we put in back. It's not great. But we're hoping that we hit something decent soon and can improve those numbers drastically. So without nothing else, I'm going to go to screen record and show you some data, and we're going to take a look at LottoEdge and look at some Michigan tickets on that. And I think later in this week I'm going to try to clean up graphs and whatnot. I've been trying to use ChatGPT to do a lot of this stuff, and it is terrible at it. It's god awful. It does the wrong graphs. I'll give it the exact info. I'm like, all right, just graph this out. That's all I want. And it goes and does something completely different constantly, and it's getting really annoying. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. So it's taking longer. ChatGPT is good for bouncing ideas off and getting some info that I can look up real quick off the internet, but to have it actually do stuff for you, it's terrible. I'm paying $20 a month right now to try to get it to work for me, and it's not really working. So we'll see how much longer that lasts. I do have some other ideas that I'm doing with it. Hopefully we get that to you in the next couple months here. We're just, I don't know, see where it goes from here. But I'll show you some data, throw out some videos of me driving around the D. I'll tell you what, last Sunday when I was out looking for tickets, it was hopping, like everybody was out. So let's just win some money. That's bottom line. Let's win some money this week. That's what our goal is. Positive outcome. Let's manifest it. Let's win some money. Let's do it. All right. Here is our ROI overall. So week 1, 26.47. Terrible. 36. Terrible. 82.58. Not as terrible, but still terrible. Overall, 49.74. Terrible. So let's try to improve on those numbers this week. We got some tickets to scratch here in a bit. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at... Hold on 1 second here. Sorry, I'm working with a bigger screen, so trying to make it easier for me to do work, and I have to kind of jack it up. Okay, so here's Michigan Lotto. We're just going over the big winners of the week here. I'm just doing online, in-store only. Insta jackpot ticket. Somebody won the 10 grand in Farewell. Club Keno, whatever. $4 million ultimate. Somebody got a $10,000 one in, I think it's South Haven, if I do remember. Wild Cherry, somebody won 10 grand. Escanaba. Sawyer Travel Center, somebody won 10 grand on 100X. $4 million ultimate, somebody won 10 grand. So a lot of $10,000 winners this week out there on scratch-off tickets, which, not bad. So Sterling Heights, weird. Sterling Heights always has winners. They sell so many winning tickets. I need to head out there and buy some. Maybe we'll do that. Not next. I don't know about next week or this week. We'll try. We'll see. Somebody did hit 50 on the $300 million extraordinary, so that's a nice size hit there. Smoking Hot Million 10, $6 million well 10, and $4 million ultimate 10, and that takes us back into July. So we're going to go ahead and move on to, we're going to go to LottoEdge here. Here's the overdue hit alerts. So this is LottoEdge. This is what I'm paying for, so as long as I go over it, we can look at it real quick. So 500 times moneymaker, the $50,000 hit is way overdue. So there's like 8 prizes left out there and 100,000 tickets, I think. A million tickets. It's like 130,000. One in 130,000 should be a winner right now for the $50,000 prize. Normally it's like 350,000 or something. There's a million tickets left, I think. 1,097,400 tickets remaining. There's still one jackpot remaining, so 33% of those are remaining. 29% of the 50,000 are remaining, and there's only 13.7% of tickets remaining. So as you can see, that's overdue. 5,000 is a bit overdue as well, not much. But if you're going to go after a 50, there's a lot of losers out there too. So here's just ticket rundown of, it's just how they bring them up. They bring it up with best to worst overall odds, but that's the stated odds. At some point here, I'm hoping I can get my odds out to you guys, because my odds are going to be worse than normal odds and worse than a person who's actually decent at gambling odds, because my odds are terrible because I'm terrible at gambling. Why I decided to do this, I guess it's because I'm in so much debt at this point. It's like, whatever. This winning money would be the easiest way out of it. It's either that or I just work, 35 hours of overtime a week, which I don't have it in me anymore to do that. So there we have that. We're going to go ahead and stop that here. I'm going to show you some videos of me driving around looking for the $6 million jackpots, which I just can't find them. I'm probably going to go look for some today at some point. Have some yard work to do, but then I'm going to do that. We got tickets to scratch first, so we're going to show some videos driving around, and we're going to show some scratching and hopefully some winning. Hopefully I'm not driving around later because I won a bunch of money. It'd be great. So let's go ahead and hopefully we can concentrate on that. Alright, we're going to look to see if this place has any of the $5 ones, because they don't have the 50s for sure, but stopping here on our way out to the V.
Everybody. Yep, those it's way straight. Yeah, one number. Oh no, I got one for 105 and one for oh, it's over 4 and 5.
I should go talk to that guy about it. Ticket number strategy. I got to get to Detroit though and get back. All right, we're headed out to Detroit again. I was in Grosse Pointe yesterday for a baby shower that I had to go to, and looked up a few places that I haven't been to out that way. Figured I'd stop out there real quick today. We're look to see if they have any $6 million jackpots, which we know is a long shot. And then from there, we're see if they have any of the $5 tickets that are hard to find. Really, the Golden Nines and the Lions tickets are pretty much what I'm looking for. The new Lions ticket gets released in 2 days though, so I don't know if we're gonna find any of those. $10 ticket that we could look for would be the $1 million extravaganza. I have not seen that anywhere, so I mean, we'll look while we're there. If we see one, great. If not, live another day. All right, let's do it. All right, we're in a different part of Detroit. The one place I was going to go straight to on 7 Mile. It turns out that there's some on the way there, so I'm going to stop at a couple of these places coming up. We'll see if we get lucky, find some tickets. Well, first you got to find them, then you got to hope that they're winners. So, let's do it. Alright, let's see if they got some. I'm gonna guess no, but yeah, we're going here anyways. Why not?
Hello. Everything going?
Okay.
Yes, you just didn't know?
No, I went to go get Kelly from work.
Huh?
No, I went to go get Kelly from work.
Oh, from work.
Well, that was a negative. Now we got to figure out where we go next. Jeez. All right, we're about to. Oh, this gas station right here is where we're at. Let's see.
Turn right on Plymouth Road.
So far, it's been a terrible day. Looking for anything. I guess we'll find out. Michigan Lotto, play here. We're gonna try to. You got any number 3s? Number 3? You don't have any? Do you have any number 53s? Can I get 24 of them? $24, yeah. Alright, now we are going to see if any of these lines tick. Alright, now we're going to see if any of these lines tickets are big winners. Okay, so it looks like we only had 4 out of, what, 25? So yeah, that's, okay. So we got 20 on this. I think that's the only winner on this one is $20. So, I mean, 20 on a $5 ticket, not terrible. I don't see anything else on this one, so 20 it is. Alright. We got 10 here. 10, so that's 20. Do we have any numbers? I don't think so. Not on this ticket. Nope, so another 20, so there's 40. Okay, so now we got 10, 10. So there's 5. We got an auto one here, so there's 10, There's another 10, 15. Is that it? 15. Looks like a $15 winner. And then we got this guy here, which is 23. 23 is a $20 winner. Is there any other numbers on there? I think it's just a 20. Yeah, it's not terrible, not very good. Yeah. Alright, so didn't win on those. Well, didn't win big. Didn't. Okay, so we had 5 winners out of all those tickets. 50s, both losers again. 20s, both losers. $85 worth back out of the Lions, 125 spent. That was the only positive. Another rough week for Scratchers Remorse. And as you can see, this is where the remorse came from when I was thinking of a name for this program. And there's a lot of that going on right now. Probably go cash those in and go look for some $6 million jackpots later. If not, then maybe I'll just buy. Maybe give it a couple days, see if any big prizes hit anywhere. And if not, then maybe we'll go after the Lions again. If not, then well, I don't know. Figure something out. Still working on some other projects right now. See where we get going with those. But as you can see, the remorse is heavy right now. Very heavy. I have been playing the super raffle as well. They have the 25K. You know, you scan all those in, you can win 25K, but you can only do it once. It's holding off on scanning my tickets, but I might just go and scan those in because at this point I need some kind of win just to keep me going. So with that, I'll see you next week with Scratchers Remorse. Remember, gamble responsibly or don't, because I'm not your mom. Peace.